hold Bitcoin 100K, guys. This is above 100K. This is insanity. Though XRP is dumping, guys. But again, now if Bitcoin can hold this level, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to say the least. If Bitcoin can hold and even pump possibly, then stabilize, guys. Alt season officially gets triggered. Now the media is going to ramp up the marketing for Bitcoin, right, throughout the world, and people are going to FOMO in. We have to just hold this level. Are we going to dump? Are we going to pump? Let us wait and see, because this just happened, right? So this is breaking news. I mean, it's quite simple when you have free liquidity or unlimited liquidity, because South Korea to inject unlimited liquidity into markets as long as necessary. Send it. Don't you see? Right? These people manufacture crises, and then out of a crisis, guys, they say, hey, the markets are tumbling, we need to inject liquidity. And guess what? Bitcoin just pumped. Not to mention 2 days ago, USDT printed $1 billion USDT. Or Tether printed $1 billion USDT, guys. Right? Again, T minus 3 days, there's always most definitely a pump. Now, or could this be a fake out? I don't know. But it seems like the institutions don't care about day-to-day price action, because they're here for the longer term. And in the longer term, guys, we quite clearly know it's going to be up and away until the collapse at some point, right? So it's the formula is quite clear, guys. You just want to stay in until the collapse, right? If you want to make it very simple for yourself. Now, BlackRock 2 days ago bought $337 million worth of Bitcoin, right? Then today they bought 6,000 Bitcoin, guys. Look at that. These people don't care, but the crazy part is, to me, they're buying at these levels. What? Probably expecting higher prices. I'm telling you. You guys see what I mean? So again, guys, things are getting crazy. So I'm guessing they do believe Bitcoin can possibly double, triple from here, right? We'll see. An amazing catalyst just happened today, because this is huge. The main puppet within the system that we are governed by literally is bullish on Bitcoin. How? Justin from Market Guru. Fed Chair Jerome Powell says Bitcoin is a competitor with gold, not the United States dollar. So check this out now. This is insanity, guys. We will go to 300K minimum, right? This cycle. That's my belief. I want them to pump it at least minimum 300K. Well, we see 500, 900, $1 million this cycle. Possibly. Why? Because we just got the call. We just got the green light from the main puppet, from the Federal Reserve, guys. Okay, they are now suggesting that, hey, Bitcoin is not attacking the dollar. Remember, whoever attacks the dollar, it's goodbye for them, literally, right? So this is very positive, because they're saying, no, Bitcoin doesn't attack the dollar, but it basically attacks gold, right? So it seems like, wow, gold, Bitcoin flips gold at about $1 million. Remember, they have what? Unlimited liquidity, literally, right? So now that they have acknowledged Bitcoin, they're going to pour all the liquidity imaginable, right? Unlimited printing, guys. The formula is quite clear. Yes, there's going to be pumps and dumps along the way, but the overall trend is up. How could you mess this up? Just don't, right? This isn't financial advice at all, but all you have to do is stay put, and that's it. Ride the wave. Justin, Russia's President Putin, says Bitcoin and digital assets will continue to develop. Beautiful. Then Russian president says, who can ban Bitcoin? Nobody. Look how every country, every nation throughout the globe is bullish on digital assets, right? We're entering this new world as some like big huge family, guys, right? The narrative is, the funniest thing to me is Putin obviously got the call, right, from the higher ups to shield Bitcoin and digital assets. Jerome Powell got the call to now acknowledge Bitcoin. The tune has shifted. Trump got the call to become president to shill and pump Bitcoin and their cryptocurrencies are altcoins. Why? because the agenda is clear as day. If you don't see it now, then I don't know what else to say, guys, because I can't help you. But please like today's video, share, and subscribe, because we will always be 589 steps ahead of everyone else, right? It seems like every country is turning bullish on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies generally, right? In general. Why? To make us more comfortable. Then they'll introduce the new financial system probably in 2 years max from now. Play.
Биткоин кто может запретить? Никто. А использование других электронных средств расчета кто может запретить? Никто, потому что это новые технологии. И чего бы ни было, чего бы ни происходило с долларом, эти инструменты так и...
Look, oh my lord. Look what he says right here. And no matter what happens to the dollar, these tools will develop one way or another. Talking about blockchain technology, talking about Bitcoin. And may I add, talking about XRP. Right? The thing is, what he's suggesting, what he's basically saying right here is the world will keep moving forward, guys. Right? Nothing can stop what's coming. You're either on board or you're going to get left behind. You're not even going to get left behind. You're going to get forced to adopt, right? To adapt.
Или иначе будут развиваться, потому что все будут стремиться к тому, чтобы снижать издержки и повышать надежность.
Come on, guys. Look at that. The narratives are set, literally, right? So if that's the case, what price will we really reach, right? Let's see what Bitcoin is. Oh my lord, guys, it keeps on going higher, right? I'm excited. I truly am, because wow, I can't believe it. It's like 0 to $1 to $10 to 100, right, etc. 1,000, 10,000, and now we are at 100,000, guys. We just entered a new realm. The next realm trigger is 1 million. You guys see like a huge jump from 100k to 1 million, right? And it will reach there at some point, guys. And the reason why these things are happening, well, Tom Lee says over-the-counter Bitcoin desks don't have enough supply to meet high demand. We are about to go parabolic, right? Are we? The same thing just happened with XRP, right? Supply versus demand. There wasn't enough supply to meet demand, right? So let's check this out. Again, people are too bearish at this point in time.
Do you want to, we always get a Bitcoin comment from you before we let you go. Normally it got stuck under 100. That's a pretty, it's a psychological level, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think some of this could be, there's a lot of folks who don't want Bitcoin over 100,000, and some of it may be the exchanges themselves are concerned because there is a pretty low supply of Bitcoin available over the counter. So you have a supply shortage, and if Bitcoin makes a move above 100,000, I think there'd be a big chase. So I'm still confident Bitcoin's going to close much higher before year end.
Before year end.
Before year end, yeah.
So break up.
Wow, guys, so there we go. So it seems like the media is tomorrow. What day is tomorrow, guys? Right, it's not the weekend. Yes, it's Thursday. That's it. Tomorrow, the marketing, if Bitcoin is still above 100k, let's say, the marketing on these news channels are going to go ballistic, right? It's going to be everywhere. It already is everywhere. But I'm talking about traditional media, guys, right? So when the older generation goes and checks out the news on the TV, well, there you go. They're going to be so bullish. It's going to induce FOMO to the highest order, guys, right? And there won't be enough supply, which means the price just keeps shooting up, right? The liquidity is thin, basically, compared to other markets.
$100,000 before the end of the year?
Yeah, well above 100,000 before year end. It's just a matter of time.
It's December 2nd. It's not that long, Tom. So it's going to do it in the next 4 weeks.
Tom makes bold short
I know,
calls.
you're nuts, and they all come. Usually they come true.
So there we go. Right, things are looking splendid. Virgin Voyages become the first cruise line to accept Bitcoin for payments. Beautiful, right? We just need more of these bullish news, guys. Then MicroStrategy, he buys 15,400 Bitcoin worth $1.5 billion, non-stop. Right, Michael Saylor, the head of MicroStrategy, says the deal of the century is Trump Max Bitcoin. Right, I don't know if this were the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, guys, or America's Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, but if it is, well, them buying so much, guys, at some point in time, the payoff will be humongous, right? Will we see crazy prices at some point? I think so. But again, it's going to be a crazy wild ride. Why? My theory still stands as this, guys, until the collapse. But this is Bitcoin, okay, or a majority of crypto assets collapses, goes to crazy low levels. Then after, they pump it back up like a V-shaped type of recovery. The reason being is because it's going to switch, guys. The algorithm of Bitcoin will switch, right, from energy intensive to something more so like XRP, right, less energy intensive, something more green. And when that happens, I'm going to buy Bitcoin all the way down there, guys. I'm not buying Bitcoin now because the ROI on it, guys, it's not as beautiful as XRP, so there's no point of me buying it, right? Though for these institutions, there could be, right? Because they're not searching for a crazy ROI, return on investment. They want something smooth, beautiful, and something more liquid. Well, Michael Saylor says Microsoft could add trillions to its market cap by investing in Bitcoin. He wants to onboard everyone, guys, and everything, every company, every institution. Let's listen to this, right? This is how they're going to pump our bags.
So Mara is a great example. 2 weeks ago, they did a $1 billion convert, 0 coupon, to buy Bitcoin. This week, they're back in the market doing another $1 billion convert, 0 coupon, to buy Bitcoin. You can rinse and repeat that frequently.
Yup, it's like a loop, don't you see, right? But again, if one day Bitcoin tumbles crazy, guys, overnight, say goodbye. And that's probably during the collapse. For now, it's like a loop, guys, right? It's like a Ponzi scheme, let's say. It's like a loop. They're going to pump the hell out of these cryptos, especially Bitcoin. At some point, this is going to unwind, right? Unwind, reverse, and dump. But not yet. So right now, we are bullish. We need everyone on board. Let's go.
Tell me what you think, or told Microsoft that they should do, and what are the chances that happen?
Microsoft is buying its own stock back. It's buying bonds. It's dividending out cash flows. If they simply swept their existing cash into Bitcoin, it probably adds $1 trillion to the market cap and $150 to the share price. If they converted the dividend into Bitcoin, adds another $150 to the share price, another $1 trillion to the market cap. If they replace the buybacks with Bitcoin, instead of surrendering the capital, they invest the capital, adds another $1 trillion and $150 to the share price. If they just take a little bit of leverage, they basically take 10% leverage on a huge stack of Bitcoin, they add another $1 trillion. So what I'm saying is, instead of surrendering the capital and then leveraging up the company, right now Microsoft trades at 20 times forward expectations. So or I'll say 95% of the enterprise value of Microsoft is based on expectations, is the best way to say it, right? And that means it's very asset poor, it's expectation rich. Why don't you actually buy assets? And instead of being 95% on expectations, be 50% on expectations. De-risk the company, grow the enterprise value, and feed the digital economy of the future.
So it seems like they will be getting that call and entering, guys. Everyone will. Why? Because look at the playbook, right? These companies can just buy Bitcoin and follow this Bitcoin plan, strategy, and their stock will pump, literally, right? Because MicroStrategy this was supposedly at $1 or something at some point in time, or extremely low, guys. Look where it's at right now, right? And it keeps pumping. It just pumped 10% overnight trading because Bitcoin went above 100K. The New York mayor is paid in Bitcoin. He said,
"We should not be afraid of Bitcoin." Remember y'all laughed at me when I first got my Bitcoin? Who's laughing now? Go look at my Bitcoin now. Y'all all mock me. You're taking your first 3 paychecks in Bitcoin? What's wrong with you? Now you wish you would have done it. You know? And so I am happy that we're having people who are willing to think outside the box.
Interesting. The marketing, guys, this was before Bitcoin even hit 100K, right? Let's just go look at this. Wow, XRP, money's flowing out of XRP probably to Bitcoin right now. That's why, right? Because XRP versus Bitcoin dominance going down. Crazy. Oh my lord, right? And we're not at the top yet, guys. We're not at the top. I do want to talk about some indicators and charts, but I'm not. I'm going to save that. Actually, let's talk about Bitcoin quickly. Look at this. Beginning of month panic dip already erased. Now it can resume up the rest of the month, right? The beginning of every month we dump supposedly, and afterward we just pump. The same thing's happening right now, right? People are targeting 120, 130K, guys. Again, that could be a short-term top before the recession strikes, I think. We'll see though, right? So yeah, things are looking good in my opinion. Let's just hold on tight and ride this wave up. Not financial advice, but it was so amazing. See ya.